think we're there now. Oops. So hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. You guys will never ever know what happened and what I said, and that intro, oh my goodness, I absolutely nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Like, oh my goodness, I told you guys literally the secret to making £1 million every single day for the rest of your life, and you'll never know it. You'll never know it. Oh no. Well, I guess that'll be it then, wouldn't it? What can I do for you? But hey Commanders, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing very well. I might have to try and edit that out later, but let's not pretend that the mic wasn't plugged in properly. It wasn't. Oops. So, I'm just going to say, No Man's Sky update. I'm not interested. I don't think any game that plays in third person you should be able to run off the screen with your own character. That is wrong. Just so we know. But a quick look to see who we've got in there so far. Hunter, yes, you were first. James Dillon, hello. Marie, hello. Philip. Kurakenshi, Rylan. Nightbot, of course, good old Nightbot. Famed. Dunkel, hello. Giz, what up? Draven, how is everyone doing? And Rylan. I think I've accepted it already, actually. I think you'll find. Or I definitely should have done. So. Oh, hello. Have we been... This report just coming in. Apparently, the station we're currently in has allegedly been UA bombed, even though I'm right here and everything's still working and fine. This is interesting. So Hunter, you've had a 100-hour game save wasted. That's rough. Iril and Commander Sage and Nancy. Hang on, Sage and Nancy? Like Skunk and Nancy? Really? Apparently it has. You know what? I don't own it. I don't care. Also, there's another installation in System 2. Not really a bother. It's fine. I've picked up some missions here. It's okay. Doesn't matter. From what I can tell, everything looks alright. But apparently, this has popped up on Galnet. So let's have a little... Oh, no, don't. Let's have a quick look at Galnet, shall we? Hey, Chickers, how you doing? Oh my god, Chickers, hating on the AI. Thargoids have attacked there. Currently closed. Let's have a look. Thargoid sensor related. Nope. No, it was yesterday. This is today's. And this is technical issues for Thargoid sensors. Vasiliev. Yep, it's been hit. It's been hit. Ooh. Spicy. Looks like someone has decided it's time to mess with us. What's that about, eh? Interesting times. Good news is, we've got this covered. Not a problem. Now, here's the thing, right? When you have a player group, you always build in little bits of contingencies, and that's what we've worked on. So, bring it. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. But right, I'm currently in LTT 4560, and we're currently fighting a war for control here. And everyone is welcome to come and join. So any of the Seekers of Zen who are watching, get yourselves in here. You are more than welcome to come and get on. We've still got a war to fight, still got a war to win. But like I say, doesn't bother, not a problem, because we've got another place in the system for us to get involved. Chickers, oh, noob mode. Well, Chickers, I'm gonna tell you. So, A UA bomb is somewhere essentially someone brings in Thargoid probes and they sell them on the black market at a station. What it does is it causes vast quantities of interference. Allegedly, here we go. Put your kind of roleplay hats on for a minute. And what that does is that stops you from being able to use certain facilities there. Unless countered, it's going to cause some problems. It's one of them. Hunter, welcome to the wing. Oh, yeah, you know what, I'm going to submit. And I'm going to fly away. How dare they stop me? Do they not know who I am? So yeah, essentially, chickers, there are ways to counter it, which, you know, is what happens. But yeah, chickers, it is pretty, pretty vague, to say the least. Lucian, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But no, I always find it quite exciting when stuff like this happens, being honest. It's interesting. Because that's what BGS is about. It's about this kind of counteracting, this playing, trying stuff out. So essentially what's happened is someone's tried to get in the way of our war. I guess it's probably not going to work against us. You know, we're in day 2 of the war. We're winning massively, so it should be okay. Lucian, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channels. And it is time to cook up some ships. Essentially, this is what we're going to be doing today. A little bit of warfare. Everyone is more. Ooh, that's a bit weird. Everyone is more than welcome to come and get involved if you like. You're very welcome to. As I said, it's my private group. Those who are in it already. Cool. Now, is this guy even shooting at me? Yes, he did. I've actually brought some heal beams along for a change. After yesterday, I was like, yeah, it was great wrecking people. There were a couple of times where I thought, you know what, it would be good to be able to help out my wingmates. And there we go. Fixed heal beams for the win. Hey, Tato, how you doing? Nightbot, no. No giving peace a chance with Thargoids. If they're meant to be our friends, we'd have ways to interact with them friendly like. And we don't. Simple as that. But yeah, for a Tuesday, my Tuesday's been alright. Nothing too exciting. Kurakenchi, we're not Americans here to play Rizzy rounds. Glenn, every type of fire is friendly fire, if you mean it to be. I don't know. It doesn't sound convincing, does it? But it's the best I got. The absolute best I've got. Guys, I'm going to encourage you all to hit the like button. As you know by now, it does help me out as a streamer. It's free to do, and there's no particular reason why you wouldn't. If you're here and you're feeling remotely entertained, you should do. Those guys who are obviously watching on Twitch, there's no like button for you to hit, unfortunately, but you should follow if you haven't already. That's always a smart move. At the same time, guys, I will say... Oh, who do we have here? Nifty Wire. Welcome to the wing. Almost said welcome to the wang. That's something completely different. And then I said it anyway. But yeah, like I say, it's all good. And yeah, chickers, that is the way it should work. People should very much do that. But very much today I'm encouraging everyone to come and join us. We're not a cult, just so everyone knows. And when I say join us, I mean join the Seekers of Zen and the PLOID faction in-game. We are definitely well and truly open to people who are looking for other members to play with, other members of the community, because we are quite an active group. Regularly stream, myself, Proxim as well. Got a couple of other guys who are definitely around streaming, and there are always people who are willing to get in a wing with you over here in our little area of space. Now, if you want to come and join us, you should join the Discord. Mods, you know what to do. And also, you should join us on Inara as well as the Seekers of Zen. So, mods, do your thing. Cool, maybe I should come at long range. Yeah, Draven, I do. There's a lot of ammonia, but I've got to do what I've got to do. Ah, frameshift charge. You wish, mate. Oh, new commands. Love it. That's what it's all about. But yeah, like I was trying to say, No Man's Sky, right? So, it's had an update. It's fudged someone's game save. I'm not convinced still on the graphics. And I mean, yeah, at the moment it is on sale on Steam, which I'm never adverse to games on sale. But I just don't think it's. I don't know if it's enough. Maybe a tenner, maybe 15. But yeah, I'm not exactly convinced. Bit of a Kuro is on sale at the moment, but it's only on sale. They haven't just reduced the price; it's on sale. So they've done this big update. They're still selling it for full price, which is a game that was still broken on launch and doesn't do everything that people want it to. So it's been review bombed on Steam at the moment because everyone's gone and bought it because of the hype. And I just don't like the way it looks personally. I never have. I've never been a fan of the graphic style. It looks like cartoons. Like if someone remade Spore, a game from the mid 2000s, which was a great game for its time, but we are so past that now. So it's weird. Yeah, see, Draven, I'm with you on that one. I also like games that are slightly more realistic. I feel like there has to be an aesthetic to a game where you look at it and you think, wow, I'm immersed. But No Man's Sky is very jarring, I think. IRL, yes. Yes, there is. Yeah, when you get into system, we can get you in. Now, obviously, I've seen some. I've noticed that someone has a name in our system who is obviously named after the main character from The Martian, old Mark Watney. I like it. And then Gandalf. Someone's already showing their favourite combination of things there. Hey, Marcus. Indeed, hail the PLOID. On school holidays, I assume.
Hello there.
And Cogwhistle, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? Andrew, what's the best shield mod to last longer in fights, resistance or strength? Well, Andrew, here's the thing. There's something you've not taken into consideration there, and that is regen speed. Regen speed is very important as well. So without regen speed, it doesn't really matter because your shield's going to drop and they're not going to come back up again. If they don't come back up again, then that's when you've got a problem. That's going to be your issue. So if you're going to do a couple of different options to go for is you can do bi-weave and you do thermal resistance, which basically means you put as much as you can into thermal resistance. You want to top out around about 55 to 60%. Anything more than that, you're wasting potential shield strength because you can't, well, diminishing returns basically. So that's that one. Or you can do prismatics, which is all about essentially raw megajoules. So you can have as higher megajoules as you possibly can. That one works quite nicely. The plan for that being is that you can have lots of megajoules. I do recommend getting your resistances to around about 50% on that as well. That works very nicely. But yeah, 50% resistances for thermal, that's going to help you a lot because shields typically have a natural resistance to kinetic weapons already and explosive damage. I hope that made sense. I'm not very good at explaining stuff, but hopefully that did. Good news about heal beams, we can top people's shields up as we go. Smart move. When you're in a wing, very, very handy. Just remember I've got no pipped shields myself. Not a smart move. Hunter, there's a top up for you. I mean, I'll take a top up if someone's offering. There we go. Oh my goodness, she did say that, didn't she? Mrs. Plater did say, don't make her kill babies. Squeaky Hammer, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mrs. P's fine, she's not enjoying the heat. She's very much like me in that sense, where I'd rather be too cold than too hot. And at the moment we are cooking to death slowly. Who have we got here? G-Feel. Yeah, Glenn, that does work. So, I mean, potentially you could give a good combination of the both. They would work. So, yeah, not bad. Zivon, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, my shield strength on this ship is 6,300-ish, and the resistances are all like 49, 50%, something like that, so it's quite a good combination build. Effective megajoules, which is the important number. So effective megajoules takes into consideration your resistances. So, for example, if you have megajoules of 6,000, then you have 50% resistances, it adds on another 50% of shield against that particular type of damage type. If that makes sense. I hope it does, because I can't explain it any better than that. I could try, but I wouldn't. Hey Brian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you here again. One thing with an all laser build, which I'm rocking at the moment, is the distributor draw. You can keep seeing my distributor drop down a lot. It's rough. Thurlow, a war of control for an asset, should I say, in a system that my faction has recently spread into. So, like a good leader, I'm leading from the front. I'm here in a conflict zone, blasting away enemy ships, making credits, kicking ass, taking names, all that kind of good stuff. Trying hard. I release you can, as soon as you asked. Nice and early on. Don't worry about that, guys. It's fine. Anyone else in close? But yeah, hopefully it should go our way. I mean, to be honest, the war's going well. But I'm not one to leave things to chance, so I'm never going to turn around and say, oh, let's not worry about actually fighting the war, we'll just do whatevs. No, 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 no. If you're in a war, you fight it until it's won. That's it. Draven. Taking a break. Can't blame you. There's plenty of it to watch. And to be honest, you don't miss a huge amount of Elite Dangerous, I feel like, that can't be picked up from other people like myself and like other YouTubers. But hey, happy to have you along, man. Hope you're doing okay. Now, I'm seeing a lot of flying around. Now, Mark Gandalf Watney. What are you doing just flying around? You need to pick a side, man. Gotta pick a side. RL course. Now, I do have ridiculously long-range sensors on this ship, and it's supposed to make it easier for me to keep track of targets and conflict zones and HAS-reses. Unfortunately, look at this poor guy. He turned up for work today and was like, yeah, I'm gonna turn up, we've got a war to fight, yeah, let's win. Oh god, I'm dead. Damage dead. Hey Reba, how's it doing? How's it going? I am glad that you're enjoying the vids. I think it's important to take a bit of a break from grinding, and I always say grinding is like your reward for having good times in the game. You kind of got to do a bit of grind to have the good times, so yep, they say a good grind is its own reward. Yeah, I'm not doing too well with these fixed beams today. I've been treating myself too much with gimbals. I think that's my problem. Oh well, we live and learn. Well, Thurlow, you're more than welcome to come and support us, no matter the platform. We are open to having people from all platforms come and join us, whether it be PS4, Xbox, or PC. I would say Mac, but unfortunately, as we know, Apple decided against the idea of supporting 64-bit. So, what can you do, eh? But always, the more, the merrier. And someone has shot the wrong people. This is what we call bad news. I wonder who that is. Yeah. Who does have crimes on? Fallen Sword. Thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated. Yep, indeed, more Corvette action. Now. You ask me the old shield question, which one I prefer. I do very, very, very much prefer prismatics for it being in a HAS-res, especially if you're in a wing. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, okay, right, Rylan, what you need to do is go to your right-hand tab, and at the top, so I'll show you here, in functions, you've got faction. So you go into there, and then you click PLOID. Thurlow, we are in LTT 4560, and you're fighting for the faction PLOID. Chris Wu, hello, how you doing? Rather, it definitely should. Nightbot, 100%. Oh my goodness, I'm going to live stream a fight when it happens. How's that for it? That's going to be a KSI, eat your heart out. Oh my goodness, perhaps I could eventually challenge him to a fight. Oh, so, right. Thurlow, we've got someone else here who's on PS4, Squeakenheimer over on Twitch. If you guys want to wing up together and fight, great chance to do so. I say you should definitely both join the Discord if you haven't already as well. It's a great place to communicate with other commanders and coordinate stuff. Right, Extreme Alien. Why am I not using multi-cannons? Because they have ammunition at the moment. So, the reason why I'm not using multi-cannons is because that means I have to leave a fight. If I run out of ammunition, you're out of the fight. You know, you're losing a majority of your DPS. Plus, being good with fixed weapons is important. And at the same time, I might as well, ooh, hello, make the most of it and work on healing my wingmates. I hope that is a suitable answer. Whilst not the most efficient build, and I know that. Yesterday I was using 2 huge multis. They were fantastically good fun when it comes to shredding hulls, but the idea behind this is a bit more of a support whilst dealing damage at the same time. Extreme Alien, the reason why I don't use synthesis is because it's not just about the damage and the ammunition. It's only one of the reasons, like I said. Andrew, we're not. We're in my private group. But yeah, like I say, I can't heal people with multi-cannons, can I? But different builds for different reasons. What I should really do is have a fighter bay. That would make things a little bit easier. But hey, not for me. Alright, so let's give Hunter a bit of a heal. He's not so far off. Oh, and someone's... That's weird sounds. But yeah, this is why no multis. So we can heal each other. Way! It's all good. Yes, Vortex. That is still the only one, actually. Yep, still the only one. And not a single enemy again. It's all good. And there they are. There we go. And also the one thing I'll say is that the efficient beams can fire literally forever. Not even figuratively. Not even making it up. With pips in the right place, it's not an issue. When it comes to vet builds, you do have a couple of different options of what you can do. I have transferred my plasma accelerators over as well, so I'll probably have to give them a go. Iron Fists, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well today. What? Yeah, Nightbot, I have no idea what. just what? Just a big old wait what? What are you even saying? Oh, this guy must be dreadful, mustn't it? You know, you're flying around, you think your faction's going to win, and suddenly out of nowhere, death, destruction. So Adam the Washman, you found a long-range pulse turret with a lot in a large slot, earns you a lot of free kills. Oh yeah, actually Adam, that's fair, that probably would. I wonder if I have one of them kicking around. But yeah, I probably do. That's an upside down ship. That ship's upside down. Literally upside down. It's not. Right, how are we doing on the old mission front? So I picked up 2 missions before heading in here. One to take out 40 ships. Ooh, don't. And then one to take out 72. 72 one will be lucky if I get through all of them tonight, but we could definitely give it a go and see what happens. Bouncy Stickman, easiest way for you to assist PLOID. Well, at the moment we are currently in war, so if you want to come over and hit some yeah, come and take out some of the LTT 4560 coalition, I think, then you are more than welcome to. Mass commissions are good. It's a good way of making some money. I've got plenty of people over here, so there'll be wing slots available, I'm sure. So come and get involved, really. But yeah, at the moment, when you're in war, you're pretty limited BGS-wise of what you can do to take effect. Typically, it's only combat actions, and that's kind of what we're doing here as well. Extreme Alien, when was I last in a Sidewinder? Well, I was last in a Sidewinder when, probably last week, I was, yeah, in a Sidewinder last week in VR, just having a little look around, really, because I find the inside of the ships really interesting. So, we are in, I'll get them eventually, LTT 4560. Chris, no! No spicy. No. Bad Chris. Bad Chris. Oh, empty. I say, this high intensity conflict zone could, in a couple of days if we're lucky, start having a capital ship in, and that is if we're lucky. I don't know if it will. It depends whether or not these guys have one. What faction they are. I think they're system security, so system defense force. Yeah, so it should, they might do. When we start really kicking our asses, should be good. Sidewinder killing a vet. Ah, Chris, you've not killed me yet, but you have taken my shields out in a Sidewinder, and that was shocking because you used shock mines. It's wordplay. It's not a pun. It's wordplay. Well, Hunter, you know, when they start losing, that's when they typically pull out the, I don't think I even shot that one, the big guns. So formatful, you've had a fun with 2 commanders as fighter pilot. It's a lot of fun with commanders fighter pilots. Nice. crate with 3 plasma charges to improve your aim. Ooh. That's got to pack a punch, and at the same time be pretty warm. I imagine the extra pips come in pretty handy though on the plasma charges. Well, Lucian, you should definitely request entry into it. It's called Plater. Nice and simple. Get involved. Yes, Giz, thank you. Good reminder. So, if you are a member of our Discord, which you should definitely join, if I haven't said that already, I think I might have done a couple of times, then you should come and join us. Once you're on Discord and you want to support the background simulation for PLOID, the faction, and the Seekers of Zen, then you want to head over to the BGS Operations channel, and there's a list of instructions in there, well, BGS tracking, there's a list of instructions in there of what to do. And if you need company, if you need wingmates, then get yourself on BGS Operations, have a chat, people will come and they will help you. Oh, it's a Type 9. Gotta love a Type 9. Neville shields and you're constantly killing stuff. How to replenish fighters 2 times 50 minutes. Oh, blimey. It's mad. How hard is it to get the Corvette? Is Clutter or Corvette easier? Okay, right. Corvette's cheaper. Cutter is obviously more expensive. The grind is near identical. It's typically all done through doing just simply those data delivery missions, and that's basically all you're doing. No, Nightbot, you're beyond. You're beyond being just a toaster now. You're well and truly elevated. You're like the stream doorman.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah. Full Metal, I imagine it would be. Tone, it's not a cult. I said it before, we mostly cult at night. Mostly. Okay. Oh. Can't even see. You know what? I can't even see him. I think I hit it. It'll do. Definitely that's a matter of, yeah, that'll do. Interestingly enough though, the mission that I took first isn't filling up first. Cool. Alright, Lucian. I'll get you involved, shall we? I assume you're Lucian Foxtrot, so in you go. Oh, Nightbot. What are you talking about? Kuro, you bought No Man's Sky. You bought into one man's lie. Why? Especially for the price it currently is. Madness. There's a lot of commanders in here. It's beautiful. It's great to see so many people in here. It makes me happy. But I'm sure it's good fun for people that like it, but it's just not my kind of game, I don't think. I'm very funny about aesthetics in games. I like games to look a certain way, and I like vibrant, yes, but I like realistic at the same time. Like Elite Dangerous, for example, it has absolutely fantastic, fantastic visuals. The planets and the nebula and all that kind of stuff are fantastic backdrops. Yeah, Philip, all the mats. So if someone wanted to turn up here with collector limpets and just start collecting everything, you're more than welcome to. I don't mind. So Tone, you're never touching No Man's Sky again. I'm like, haven't even touched it. Ah, chiggers! Good to see you, man. Good to see you in game. It has been a while, buddy. Good to see you there. Oh, enemies, enemies, enemies. gotta shoot, gotta shoot, gotta shoot, gotta shoot. Immediately straight into the pew 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 pew. It's kind of like immediate carnage, and unfortunately none of them are going to survive. Not a single one. Now, has anyone seen Austin Powers? I assume so. You know, you've got the evil henchman guy, and they show them when they have to go back to his family and stuff and tell him what's happened. I can only imagine that's what's happening every time we're in a conflict zone. Goes back to his family and says, "I'm sorry, but he did know the risks of the job, and he brought you this bouquet of flowers and this condolence." Commander Stonegrave, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Toko Sayo, good evening. Vice Admiral, his exalted Plato Overlord. I like it. The war goes well. The war goes very well. Formal Fox, you're more than welcome to. I do recommend that anyone who does want to kind of like wing up and stuff like that gets in the Discord. It's the easiest place to do it, but definitely. But yeah, make sure you request entry into the private group as well for Metal, because it's again when we do most of the things and stuff. I say you seem like a genuine chap. You sound like a good bloke. I say bloke, you might not be. I'm assuming you are, because 99% of my audience are. So, correct me if I'm wrong, please do. Chris, no. No. Not at all. You're just not allowed to. Not remotely. What you can do, Chris, is you can come to this conflict zone if you like, and you can start fighting for the other side. How about that? Oh, I don't know why I said that. That was a mistake. But it'd be interesting to see how long you last. So, Andrew, the way you request the entry to the PG, if you go into your friends and private groups section in the game menu, and literally you just go in there and you can request entry. Pretty simple. And I will, when I get around to it, you might have to prompt me, because I have an appalling memory. I will accept you into the private group. Simple as that. I'm famed for my bad memory. I forget stuff all the time. Yeah, Nightbot. I mean, if we're talking about stuff that broke other stuff, then the new rocking Windows update possibly is up there. I had loads of stuff messed with when the creators update. That messed with literally everything. Tone, of course. I don't care. I don't care. You can identify as an attack helicopter as far as I'm concerned. As long as you're willing to fight and die for me, that's it. I don't ask for much. Just your undying loyalty. The PLOID of Allegiance. It's like the Pledge of Allegiance, but different. Commander 8 of 12. Cool. I'll keep an eye out for you, because we are PLOID. In fact, I think you'll fit in just great. Oh, good news is, guys, the bin men have just arrived, because it must be Tuesday. So we know what that means. That's going to be shaky bins in a minute. But it's cool. It's cool. Hunter, you can identify as a Corvette if you like. But no, I've always been a firm believer of the I don't care what you're into or what you are. Just as long as it doesn't involve children and animals, you're alright. Goes for religion too. Do what you like. Don't hurt other people. That's my philosophy. He says murdering NPCs. No, Giz. This is what they do. They come round. It's Biffa. So it's actually for the businesses. So it's not the council. So it's a private company, which is a bit ridiculous. But yeah, because I live on top of some shops. They always come round. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Andrew, that's fine by me. Like I said, it's cool, man. I identify as a bloodthirsty overlord. No one seems to have a problem with it. Steve, good evening. How you doing, man? Yeah, definitely not the council. Who knows? I have no clue when they come. I think it's probably when I'm at work. But hell, you definitely smell them coming. That's a job that I don't envy in this weather. Is yeah, being a binman. Binman? Like Spider-Man? A bin man. Because I can only imagine that'd be quite unpleasant. Oh, Philip did it. Oh, horrid. Absolutely horrid. It's not what you want. It's not what you want from Windows Update. But at least nothing seems to mess with my games or anything like that. I am waiting for something to happen that's going to brick stuff. I am always worried about that happening. Okay, right. Alright. Full Metal Fox, you are in the group. You're going to be fighting over targets though, I must admit. Everything that drops in gets shredded within seconds. Okay, let's see if we can kill another 69 ships. Nova Island, that's the, like I was saying, that was the bin men. Waste removal service. Bin men's pretty sexist, I shouldn't be saying that these days, should I? Yeah. Refuse collection service. Yeah, when it's my cat, you'll know it's my cat. He'll make his presence well and truly known. He's a bit of a nightmare. Typically it happens around about 9:30, BST that is. He will start, oh that's 9:30 BST, because I realised that not everyone understands the concept of 9:30 on half hours. Yeah, Clive he's bad. He's pretty chatty. Me and him were having a fight earlier, you know, where I push him over and he jumps up at me and all this kind of stuff. Good fun. Kind of. Ooh, Corvette. Yeah, see, this is why I think they may bring a capital ship to the fight. And it'll be a Farragut as well, which is quite nice. They better. That'll be entertaining. Ooh, dink. Who crashed into me? Who was it? And then you've got to remember as well, is that after the bin men have come, I've got the 2 deliveries from Greg's to look forward to in the evening as well, and Clive particularly enjoys them. He likes sitting up on the windowsill and just watching Greg's deliver sausage rolls. Desperate for one he is. He hopes that one day he'll have one. It's just not going to happen though. I wouldn't feed him a sausage roll from Greg's because I just don't know what's in it. It'd be awful. Yeah, Glenn, if they bring a capital ship, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking out the heat relays and then we're going to be routing it over and over and over again. They are still only 150,000, which I find pretty sad. For the amount of work you have to put in, they should be worth, I don't know, 500? I think 500,000. Yeah, 500,000. That sounds good to me. Honestly, I thought they were done, but now they're carrying on. Glenn, if you take how I don't know. I don't think there is a power plant. Is there? I do know they make a really abhorrent noise when bits of a ship get stuck against them. But no, that's it. I'll have to give it a go. If they bring them, which they should, probably. I don't know, maybe day 4 of the conflict. They should do. Typically, the wars last 4 to 5 days, so 4 to 5, not 45. Who's shooting? Who is shooting? Waste. Yeah, Tone. I think you must be a bit far behind there, mate. Like I said, waste refuse removal workers. There you go. I think for us, typically every single war we've had seems to last the maximum length of time, which is a bit annoying. Even though we do alright. We do okay. Oh, come on. So close. Ah, see, technically, Tone, what I could be talking about is the fact they were men. So I could call them bin men, if I'm certain that they are men and they take away the bins. Although, if I were to describe jobs based on, like, the main thing that people work with bin men, technically, policeman would be wrong. It should be criminalman, or other such bad terms. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to head back to the station. Going to hand in the mission I've got because I want to switch out and pick up some plasmas. Excuse me. But no, I do wish being PC was easier. Should be difficult, should it? Yeah, Tone. Lucian, yes you can. Do you have any mods that are on Twitch at the moment? Don't know if we do. If they are, they can drop one in there for you. If not, once I've docked, I'll do it. Andrew, yes we do. The player faction is called PLOID. I am desperate to know whose crate is called Angry Pop Tart. Oh boy. But yeah, Lucian, there you go. That's the one. The old link there for you. And yeah, Andrew. So Kurakenshi's just put in the chat there for you a link to our player faction on Inara. So please do get yourself involved. Oh, Lucian, it's you. Gotcha. Angry Pop Tart. Pad 39. I feel like that's one that I don't normally get to land on. It's pad 2.
500 meters from touchdown.
There we go. And we're in. So I'm going to hand the mission in. We're going to refuel. Civil War is plaguing the system. Oh, that's rubbish. Like, why would I want that? That makes no sense. Alright. A reward of 40,000 just for lots of influence, or lots of reputation. Nope, not having that. But yeah, I moved my plasma accelerators here for literally this purpose. Oh, that's a lot of power draw. A lot of power draw. This could be... It's a surprising amount of power. And I haven't re-engineered these under the new engineering yet, and I really should have done. Because they're actually much better. Thurlow, was it the wrong pad? Because that would be a problem. Okay, let's have a quick little tweak with the old power settings. I mean, that should be okay. Cargo hatch, got no cargo space anyway. And then we are going to we'll give the frame shift drive boost and knock that down to 3. That should be good. Back out we go. Starlost, hello. The battle goes very well, thank you. I feel like we're doing a good job working well together as a team. With, you know, it's a lot of synergy, complex squad tactics, known as shoot everything that moves and is not our faction. It's going alright. I'm feeling confident. And we are out. And to the conflict zone. Andrew, we definitely should. I think the answer is we should. There's only in this particular system. There's only 2 facilities. One planetary and then one which is this Coriolis here. This Coriolis would be super handy for us. It's got some really nice facilities. So we're kind of hoping we do. It would be nice. I feel like it would be nice. Obviously, give it a go, see what happens. But we should, and then we'll be happy. We have no interest in taking control of every single asset in every single system that we move into. It just wouldn't work. It's not the smartest way of doing something. It leaves you quite open to being undermined. Peculiar, what's PLOID? I am PLOID. My faction is also called PLOID. But yeah, that's the name of our faction. PLOID, it stands for the present leader of the independent dictatorship, which is me, currently. I am the leader of our independent dictatorship, which is the type of faction that we have, and yeah, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, we are the Seekers of Zen, that's the name of our wing, and that's the faction we're supporting in game. Alright, Kuro, take care, buddy. Michael, PLOID says resistance is futile. Resistance is suicide. Ah, plasma accelerators, you beauties, where have you been? And death. Insta death. Ah, we need something bigger to try them against, really. Because they can be quite difficult to hit small ships. But then again, I don't have to worry about the ammo situation on these, so it's okay. But yeah, the original word PLOID came from I guess a portmanteau of Plater and Thargoid, and it became PLOID. And for a while, it was kind of the haha PLOID. But yeah, it kind of turned into this thing. Oh, yeah, pips. Should have shot it. Just need some big ships. That's what we want. We want some nice beefy anacondas or some corvettes. Even pythons are good to shoot with plasma accelerators. I'm a fan of them. Should be good. But okay, guys. Well, we're an hour into the stream, so I guess I'm going to say hello and introduce the stream to everyone who has joined us during the last hour. So today we are currently fighting a war of control for a system asset for my player faction, PLOID. I say my player faction, I mean our player faction, because we are PLOID. And the war's going pretty well. Good bit of fun. I'm trying out a couple of different weapon combinations. Currently we're rocking the huge plasma accelerators equipped with efficient and plasma slug. They always pack a punch, so hopefully if we can oh no, I didn't even get a chance. Everyone's too efficient. Everyone's way too efficient. Damn. But yeah, so I've been trying out a couple of different weapon combinations, giving them a go. Oh, lag, definite lag. There is no ship that flies in that way. Yeah, blame the lag. The other guy. No! No Groot. Whilst Groot is cool. No. Man, this is that's a lot of commanders in here. Alright, let's have a look. So Hunter Iron, Lifted Wire, Chickers, Former Fox, G Field, Lucian Fox, Foxtrot, Gandalf, what? Mark Gandalf, what name? Vortex. Damn. That's a lot of people. Yeah, there you go. The problem with plasma accelerators, I can hit with them. Just I don't get a chance to line up the shots. Alright, that'd be good. Oh. Oh. Here we go. What's a collection of commanders called? A wing. Too slow. Look at this guy's whole go. This is why it's good to have a mixture of kinetic and thermal. Oh, always say this. Mixture of kinetic and thermal. You will never go wrong in pretty much any circumstances. Oh, hello. You got a red combatant? Vortex, you're red. I think someone's shot your wing. Oops. A group of baboons are called a congress. So, go figure. Yeah? Someone with a really good sense of humour came up with that, that's for sure. Of course you get a murder of crows, don't you? That's a thing. We do like a murder of crows. I think it's a rather elegant name. And then you get onto the, what do you call a pair of crows? You call it an attempted murder. Like, hey, that kind of way. Oh, come on. This is a nightmare. This is not good. Burst damage. This is the problem. It doesn't work the same as when you're in a... Oh god, that's PLOID. Mistakes have definitely been made. So, someone in my wing will have shot our own faction, which is bad news. And now I've got things showing up as in the red. So I feel like this is possibly a problem. Or maybe it's not.
Almost.
Yeah, Chris, it's going to be the smart move. I think we're going to have to all bug out. Yeah. Out we go, turn around, come back in again, reset the instance, it will be fine. Off we go. Do you most of operations and streams in your faction system? Andrew, no. I do different bits and bobs depending on what I fancy, really. At the moment, we've got some combat going on, so it's always fun to do a bit of combat and stream combat. I love getting people involved, so at the moment, yes, that's what we're doing. But no, I do all kinds of different things depending on what really takes my fancy. So sometimes we try and go and have a look at some Thargoid stuff or some Guardian things, Guardian ruins, installations, all that. Sometimes go check out some mega ships. I like a mega ship. And I'm going to drop back in, and there's still people in here. Oh my goodness. Who didn't leave? But it's fine. It's alright. A sleuth of bears. A sleuth of bears? And that's not a thing. But yeah, still tons of materials here. Anyone wants to come and scoop them up, you are more than welcome to. Oh, thank you, Hunter. I would repay the favour, but I can't. Chris, kill the no, Chris, don't kill the commanders. It's one day, I go nuts and start killing everyone on my team. A sloth or sleuth of bears is totally a thing. That's mad. Oh, actually, Hunter, are you in your 10k shield build? I mean, 8k. Ah, you can do better. Yeah, Draven. I'll go on a murdering spree in open in the starter systems. How about that? Hey, Giz is here as well. This is a bit of a problem here, isn't it? We got a what's that? A Diamondback Scout? A Nate? What? Who's wanted? See, Andrew. What happens is you have to get your influence up. Then, once your influence is high enough, you go into war, and then once you've gone into war, then you're able to do a war for control, which is currently what we're in. And once you're in a war for control, once you've won that war, it takes 3 to 4 days, that's when you take control of the asset. and that's how that works. BGS is a little bit funny, a little bit complicated, but very predictable at times as well. Nice, got good shields, mate. Good shields. Well, yeah, healing plasmas. It's not my fault if your shields aren't configured properly. Now, I'm killing this guy because I feel like he's trouble. He must have turned up for a reason. Try to call me a criminal. I'm not a criminal. Well, Chris, that'd be interesting to see if that happened. I mean, I would be open to that. It would give people a reason to then go and repair the bleed-in stations. You know? Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Oh, I got a bounty on him. Nice. Perfect. And someone's saying there's I've got a bounty worth collecting. I'm not wanted. I'm not wanted. So whatevs. But my point, generally being, is that a lot of people... Why do you think all the stations are still damaged? Because they're too difficult to repair. Yeah, social hazard. Yeah, that was a surprise. I wasn't expecting that to go quite as well as it did. I almost felt bad. Almost. Then I realised I wanted him dead, so it's fine. But yeah, for me at the moment, I'm trying to get, you know what, should really have gone for turrets in some way, shape or form. Tone, not really. I mean, you've got to remember you're delivering goods, so as long as you're buying them from a good station, where you can, for a nice low price, you can do a good job. Chris, no, don't do that. Don't. I feel like you're literally just here to give me some grief today. Why you do this? But yeah, see. So in this high intensity conflict zone, I feel like what should really happen is they should scale in line with the number of commanders that are in the system or in the conflict zone, because it would make all the difference, and I feel like it would be quite easy to implement as well. It shouldn't be that difficult to put in, but hey, not a game developer, and what I asked for, apparently I could be asking for the world and I wouldn't know, but I think that'd be quite a cool thing. So you get involved, you're in there, you're on your own, handable, but quite kind of tough as well, but also a touch of a challenge. You don't want something too easy in a game like this. You've got to have some challenge, otherwise what's the point of playing it? And I think that's what makes computer games rewarding, a challenge. And Elite Dangerous does have plenty of them in there. It's kind of as challenging as you want it to be. Want to go exploring, could be super easy. But if you want a challenge, go out there and stay out there. Don't come back. hold still, damn it. We got red. Got red again. So again. No. So once again, someone's managed to hit someone in the other wing. You think it would be easy to avoid, wouldn't you? Or maybe it's me. Could actually be me. I don't know. With stuff like that, yeah. Yeah, Tone, actually you're not wrong. That is pretty difficult. Missed. Oh, got a Corvette. Got a Corvette. See if we can get this guy with the old plate and manoeuvre, shall we? We got him. We got him. Oh no! Fudged it. Definitely fudged it. Damn. Killed them though. That counts. Well, he didn't last very long, did he? Poor guy. Glenn, neutron star only, no AFMU foreign destination. Oh, rough. I mean, to be fair, you would be able to do it purely with having to reboot constantly to get your FSD back online. So it would work. It would be an absolute pain in the backside. It's not something you'd choose to do. I certainly wouldn't choose to do. To me, it'd be very much a thing by choice, I would say. Go, actually hitting with plasma, always satisfying. APAs on my Vulture, big fan of them. They work very nicely. Been working to see if I can get the APA combined with the shot cannon build working and being practical. It is a nightmare, just because you've got limited ammunition on both weapons, and believe it or not, the shot cannon runs out fast. Yeah, Glenn, not just anyone, but Commander Peroxim, who is the Joint Commander-in-Chief of the Seekers of Zen. Madness. I don't know why he does it, but he's looking to do a currently working on his no canopy trip to Beagle Point in a Challenger. Don't know why. I say this to him every single time he comes up with these harebrained ideas. I'm like, don't do it. Well, I certainly didn't shoot Chickers, but it's okay. Chickers knows that it's a luck of the draw. When you're on one of my streams, chances are you end up being shot at by your own team half the time anyway. So that's alright. We kind of we're at that level of expectation now where we all know the drill. We all know what's happening. It's not good, but it's what happens. Right, so Simon, do the Guardian Shield boosters affect shield regen? Yes, they do, but only in the sense that it takes you more to recharge, or longer to recharge, because you have more megajoules. They don't directly affect recharge rate in any way. It is just that more megajoules, longer recharge rate on them. Same way they don't affect resistances whatsoever. They do literally just increase your megajoules, so they have an effect. So once you get your percentages up with your resistances, you can literally just load up on megajoules. That's classic Gary. Right, Lucian, the chances are if your kills aren't registering, chances are because you're not scoring enough damage on the target. So we've got the two wings in there. Amount of damage combined with also who gets the which wing gets the last hit on it as well. Social hazard. Considering you're the one called social hazard, I don't know. I don't know how to take that. But yeah, guys, please do hit the like button. As you know, it does help me out as a streamer. Show some support for the channel, and it's free to do. So why not? Why wouldn't you do it? Like, why wouldn't you? Why? Just saying. But yeah, stealing kills is pretty easy. It's one of those things that it happens. Especially in a busy conflict zone like this, it's just going to happen. The only thing I can recommend is just keep shooting your bloody targets and hope for the best. And because I've got missions, I am obviously focusing on them to make sure I get as many targets as possible. Dunkel, maybe. Hopefully someone who's watching does. Alright, Draven. Have a good trip, man. I feel like seeing one of these fighters that's it's so far out. Do it. Oh, it's not mission target. Wait. How is that not mission target? Because it should be. But it's not. But it should be. Actually, Christopher, you know what? We were talking about that earlier. I don't think the recent release of No Man's Sky Next is going to put a fire on FDev's butt. I think they've already got their thing planned out and all that kind of stuff. Like, very much they've got it planned, and that's it. So, I don't think it's going to make a difference. And also... Oh, it's glitched out and only exists for me. Aww. I know, Hunter can see it too. See? And he's shooting it as well. Oh, it's dead, didn't count. Ooh. Yeah. Cheers, Hunter. Don't know what I flew through. But yeah, no, Chris, it's totally fine, man. I'm just saying, we were talking about it earlier, so it's cool to have some fresh people talking about it. I'm not convinced. It's a very different game still, and I think that's going to be the main thing. I mean, a lot of people who like space games, if you like space games, you're going to be interested in it. I mean, I took a look at it. I almost bought it, and then I watched some of the, like, even the trailer, and I'm like, oh, you know, you've got third person over the shoulder view, and your character can run out of your own field of view, which is just wrong. That shouldn't. It's one of those things that really should not happen. Oh look, this is now. What? Notice that guy jump around, jump around. Yeah, I just don't think that should happen. And I mean, it's not because of when the game was released it was subpar. I also think that it was, I guess, overhyped. I think that was one of the problems with it, is that a little bit more was promised than should have been, and that's always a problem. And they're at the point now where they're making a game that's a bit more what they wanted it to, and yeah, you know what, they're releasing the content for free, and they've doubled down on trying to make it into a good game, and I appreciate that from a developer point of view. Definitely what they're doing there is a smart move, because they're attempting to win people back over, and overall reviews and stuff looking quite positive. Don't know if it's my type of game though still, but maybe time will tell. Gypsy, hello, how you doing? But no, I never got into No Man's Sky when I first saw it. I thought about it, and then I was like, oh, I really don't like the graphic style, and that's unfortunately that's my problem with it, is that I like games that look pretty, and it does not look pretty at all. I'd much rather go back and play Spore, like I said, which is good. Draven, you are more than welcome, sir. I will appreciate anyone who comes to help us out, because, you know what, the more people do stuff, the easier it gets, and the more that we can spread, and who wouldn't want to be part of that? Morpheus, what game was I talking about? Whoa. It sounds a bit like One Man's Lie. It's recently had an update. So yeah, No Man's Sky. Just saying, not sure how I feel about it. The aesthetics, I just doesn't appeal to me, and I don't like the third person over the shoulder slidey around, walking. I mean, we've been able to have people walk properly without sliding around for quite a long time in third person. So I don't think there's any reason that should happen. Like, for example, you know, even Gears of War, the original, looks much better. So yeah. See, you hear it. Poop. See? Ah. Already. Duff reviews. I don't know. I mean, Christopher, at the moment, on Steam, it's £20. So what's that? Like, in Freedom credits, how much is that? I don't know. $27, something like that, I imagine. Not bad for a game, but whether or not that's going to keep you interested, and whether or not it's even worth its price currently, is something I'd obviously have to leave up to other people to say. I'm not going to tell someone if a game is for them or not. That's for sure. But it's not for me. That's all I've got to say at this point. Ooh, it's a Type 9. Ah, PS4. And use Leanese. Right, gotcha. Canadian bucks. Canucks? Like Canucks? I don't know. But yeah, Draven, if you want to join us, man, make sure you get on the Discord, get involved. More than happy to have you along. Everyone's welcome, that's what I always say. Simple rules are, don't be a dick. That's it. Because I'm doing that for everybody. Wap wap wap. Yeah, Chris, like I said, as long as you're not being a dick, it's fine. Canadian shekels. Oh. Kanukistani Kobe. Potato. Rubles. Canadian rubles. Just got to get over the loyalty thing. I'll leave you group, but hardly ever something more. Well, Draven, you've been a viewer of the stream for a while. I consider you loyal now. So, you are more than welcome to come and join us. The door's open. But that same goes to anyone actually as well. Open door policy on the player group. Anyone's welcome to come. If you go, just don't be a dick about it. That's it. Nightbot, I'm not Canadian. Why would you say that? The Canadian dollar is also known as 75 cents in the US. And also, the US dollar is also known as 75 pence here in the UK. Some really weird sounds coming from outside my flat, which is somehow weirdly amplified by my headphones. Super squeaky. Anywho, yeah, other guy. I couldn't help myself. That is like the only good thing about the pound. Yeah, Nightbot, I did. So Andrew, my Twitch is commander_plater. Keep it simple. That's what I like to do. So you can what are you guys doing shooting each other over there? So yeah, twitch.tv/commander_plater, and that is me. Man, you would be terrified. You jumped into this place, you'd be in trouble. Ooh, good point, Nightbot. I could make that work, even on YouTube's. But yeah, I do like having the options of letting people view on the platform they like, and that's one of the reasons why I stream to Twitch at the same time. Obviously, YouTube is my main platform, as someone who produces videos primarily, I would say. But hey, all in the same old place. Nightbot, yes. Yes, she is. I don't even want to know. No, does not want to go dancing.
Hello there.
The 7th Klingon. Thank you for the follow. And that should now work. No bad guys though. Which is kind of disappointing. This is getting a bit daft. So yesterday we managed to get about 4.8 mil. Show her. I'll pass on your hellos. But she's busy watching YouTube videos probably at the moment. But yeah, so there we go. So you guys can follow me on Twitch as well. Because if you're, like I say, really should get involved in both. And obviously it's about trying to build a community. Get everyone involved where you can, because you know what, I don't want to force people into one particular direction at the same time. You know, you're welcome to come and chill out and join in no matter where you are. Yes. I guess we'd have to reset the instance, like with one. Chances are Nightbot, the strange sounds was me having a drink. There we go. I made it an order, so I have to get out, give it a go. See if people are going to listen to me. Oh, I think it's working. Oh, this looks pretty, pretty convincing. Yeah, Chickers, what's wrong with your with your controls? What's happening? Going crazy, screwy, weird stuff happening. Yeah, Hunter. It's because it's our system. We've moved in. That's it. Elite Dangerous needs more laser cops. Actually, it does. 7th Klingon, thank you very much indeed. Hail the Dictator Plater. Or also known as the Dick Plater. Don't know about that particularly, but it's a thing. I'm making it a thing. Right, it should be enough time for everyone to be out. Drop in. There's someone in here, I'll be really upset. There is not. Yeah, it's not like Donkey Kong. So we wait for the plasmas to pop up. Dink. Cascade pulse laser. Oh, Chris, that'd be rough, wouldn't it? Me6, hello, how you doing? I have not seen you for a while. Good to have you drop in. What have you been doing with yourself? Have you been granting the wishes of people from the box? Do some crushing of the smaller ships, tag them, and then move on. That counts. Yeah, Chris, they do. I'm really not a fan of the fact that the ATR, not the ATF, ATR, have got them, and also stations make sense because obviously at one point you were able to out heal a station, which is totally daft. You shouldn't be able to out heal a station. A station should be pretty much a supreme force, probably stronger than a capital ship in fact. But hey, there you go. Well, Me6, you're here now, and that is what counts. And that's what I say to anyone. I don't expect anyone to regularly tune in. You don't have to. It's cool when you do. And that's what it's about. Making it when you can. If you can't, no worries. Door is always open, like I said. I'm starting to think that I'm not going to get this mission finished. Draven, no, it's not. Our home system is in Hilla. Our home station is Hilla. We're just looking forward to getting this one because it's going to be a nice installation to have, because the more Coriolistas you have, always the better. More options for bigger ships, which is always nice, without having to land on planets. Me6, yeah. Well, Chris, here's the thing, and this is something that David Braben said, is that they are able to make an AI that can more than keep up with players. The problem is that players don't act in a predictable way, and that's the problem with the AI, is that they can't quite work out how to make a conflict last. So what happens is that if you're fighting AI ships with the top AI that they're able to produce, because that was what was originally put into Elite Dangerous when they first started in development, they put them in and they were able to stick on anyone, get behind you, and you couldn't avoid them. Like, it was literally impossible. And because of that, obviously that'd be way too difficult, so they changed it, they took it out. Problem with that being is that means I have to dumb it down a bit. And how far do you dumb it down? Because you've got to reach that certain point where you have to kind of work out what's going on, and you have to decide: are you going to give people a chance and make it fun, or are you going to make it super challenging and impossible to do? They went for fun. And that's actually what David Roden said during the Frontier Expo. He said that was the case. No! Missed it. Me6, oh, it's not going according to plan, mate. I mean, everyone else pretty much knows this already, but I actually found another lump in my neck. Turns out, unfortunately, it's more cancer. So I'm having to have some more surgery that's going to be coming up. I'm going to assume towards the end of August. That's going to be mid to end of August. I'm going to have to go in for more surgery, which is going to be a bit crap. So because of that, I'm going to have to, obviously it's a bit of a setback. Basically the treatment was working, and then suddenly it wasn't, which is a bit crap. So it meant that the stuff that was in my lungs had unfortunately grown, and so it's stuff in my neck. So going in for more surgery, it'll give us a bit of a head start on the old treatment front again, and go from there. But thank you for asking. Not all good news, but not dreadful either. The well, it's not good, is it? No, it's just not good news. But yeah, Chris. I say NPC, but no, but we're talking about the police. But the system police could be put up that way, but no, the system police can't. And that's because they're ships. You can't put someone in an Eagle and expect them to take out a fully engineered cutter and stuff like that. Makes no sense. Me6, thank you. What I have done though is I've done something totally probably stupid, but I've signed up to take part in one of these ultra white collar boxing matches. So that's basically it's a boxing match, amateur boxing match for charity, and it won't be until December, so should have plenty of time to recover from operations and get into shape post-op. And yeah, all the money raised goes to cancer research, which I'm quite excited about. As someone who used to be a professional kickboxer, it should be quite a good bit of fun. Should be nothing that I haven't seen before, I'd hope. Anariath, hello, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday evening. God, those plasma charges, they are... Come on. Whoa! That was a hit. Lovely. Have it. Yeah, Chris, they do. It's because they respond to the crime, not the ship, and I think that's the problem. Whilst, you know, it just makes no sense. No, you're just getting home. Oh, gross. That's disgusting. I'm going to assume it was only one of your late nights. But hey, you're home now, right? I could pretend that it's all okay because of that, but it isn't, is it? Because, you know, it's not. But yeah, that sucks, man. But to be fair, I work shifts, so who am I to say? Not your kind of AI, Nightbot. Nightbot, you're great. Those plasma charges, I've never heard them fire on someone else's ships. That kind of weird, almost paper bag punching sound. It's an odd one. A very odd one. Yes, Clive. Meow. Indeed. Clive, shush. Thank you. See, it started up now. Like I said, after 9:30, that's when it starts up. And Clive does the Clive stuff. Come on. Well, I've got to say, that sounds like kind of interesting, Anarith, but also, I imagine a bit of a pain for the people that have to get involved with it. Yeah, can't forget Clive, as much as I would love to. Middle of the night, can't forget him when he jumps on your tackle. That's good. Just reminding you that he's there, just so you know, because you forgot, didn't you? Oh, that was close. That was very close. Clive, not now. Buddy. We're fighting a war here, bro. Had to do talking to the camera and stuff. Oh no. So you're famous. Oh, it's exciting. I love stuff like that. And yes, I would. I live stream and stuff. Chickers, Chickers, what are you doing? Why are you red again? What's going on? I'm starting to feel like you're, there's a problem here, Chickers. Madness. Also, this fighter is part of my mission target, but the ones before were not. Weird. Yep, Chickers is flying. Chickers is one and truly back in his conda, flying around. And yeah, Giz is right. You will have to let us know when you're on TV. It's great. It's good stuff. Because that way we can all watch and take the piss. Basically, that's what we do. And when I say take the piss, I mean show support. Same thing. Chickers, you just out of touch, man. You get back into it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright. I believe in you. Why are they jumping? When they jump in one by one. It's like at this moment, they knew they had made a mistake. Aim of fighter depends on the spawn. If his fighter jumps in, they are cheated. You get okay, Chris. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, because fighters can't jump because they don't have FSDs. So technically, they shouldn't be able to do that. Fighters should only spawn from ships. Oh, that's the problem. Now, Chickers, you haven't turned off flight assist, have you? And not realised? Giz, you're in it. A music video for your mate's band. Blink and miss it. I mean, it helps if people know what you look like first. I mean, I do, but it's one of those things, isn't it? That if you don't know what someone looks like, they could be in anything, you miss it. I was actually in a... This is weird. This is a bit of a weird one. I was in a documentary that one of my friends was in, called The Secret Life of Strippers. Now, she was actually a world champion kickboxer as well, so they came to film at the kickboxing gym that I trained at and taught at, and yeah, got to oh, it's gonna sound really bad, I got to punch a stripper on TV. Doesn't sound good, does it? But we were training. It was in martial arts training, because you know, it's what you got to do. That's what happens. But yeah, that was an interesting one. When that was on TV, and in the background a few times, see me just doing really badly. But it was all legit, it was all agreed upon, and it was all correct. But yeah, that was back in the day, years ago that was. Back when I was still in my 20s. Very much in my 20s as well. But yeah, quite good fun. But like I say, guys, if you are out and about in conflict zones and you're supporting PLOID as part of the BGS, please make sure you do join up on Inara for the Seekers of Zen, because that's the correct name for the wing. Obviously the faction is the faction name, so please guys do get involved. It's great for us to have an idea of the numbers, and also you can show your support and wear it proudly. Right, how many ships have we got left? Oh my goodness, still 29. Unfortunately, Nightbot, that is not a command. It's not one I felt the need to put up. Weirdly enough. Well, Chris, it's what it is. Hunter, no, don't be so silly. Giz, it was martial arts training. It's fun. Simple as that. Doesn't matter who you hit. It's fun either way. Oh, Vortex. Clive's quote. It's a classic. Yeah, Tone. Yeah, here it is. But no, she's like a world champion, multiple times world champion in freestyle kickboxing, and now she's does Thai boxing and stuff out in New Zealand, which is pretty cool. Clive, no thank you. Nightbot, if they ask for a credit card, don't do it, man. Don't do it, don't fall for it. It's a mistake. You've got to trust me. You're a naive AI. You've got to learn. Oh, it's not going well. No, Draven, he wants his ship. He wants dinner. That's all he wants. That's all he ever wants is dinner. He's like, oh, it's dark. It must be dinner time. That's his thing. It's always dinner time somewhere in the world. What you don't know is that when Clive says meow, he's actually giving you instructions of how to build your own Corvette. Oh, he's probably telling me how to fly it. That sounds... And if I listen to him, I'd probably be better. Oh, missed. Commander Glass, hello, how you doing? Just in time for the last 2 minutes of the stream. Actually, Nightbot, Clive has his own channel, but he hasn't been streaming on it recently because it's been a bit warm and he hasn't been sleeping on the sofa. But yeah, there is a cat on the sofa. There's a channel, and Clive runs that one. At the moment, it's too hot, he doesn't sleep on the sofa. Yeah, Commander Glass, again. Typically it's 8 PM BST if I'm going to be streaming in the evening. That's always on Mondays and Tuesdays. Thursdays I stream a little bit earlier during the day, typically starting around about 2 PM to 3 PM BST, and then I'll go on for quite a while. Oh, that was a hit. There we go. Not too bad with plasma, really. I think in a conflict zone it's a little bit more difficult because you're not controlling the fight so much. Do I think everyone will dive over to No Man's Sky? It doesn't offer you much, to be honest. You'd rather see more mission content, particular story in this game. Steve, I agree with you. I'm not a huge fan of, like I say, just the yeah, Red PLOID. That's not good. That's my own faction shooting me, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super pumped for No Man's Sky. I mean, the update does look interesting just because, you know, they've put some work into it. Do I think it is worth it at the moment? I mean, it's on sale, so it's a little bit more attractive as far as prospects go compared to how it was when it's not on sale, because it's still a full price game for a game that's been out for a while now, which seems a little off, especially when, yeah, sure, they're releasing lots of updates for it, and a lot of people are kind of, oh, no. A lot of people are buying it essentially out of curiosity, I think, and they're playing it and it's fine. But I don't think anyone's ever said, oh my god, it's an amazing game, I'm so glad that I picked it up, don't believe all of the lies and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's the thing. A couple of people are flying crates at the moment. I think, is that someone's fighter? No, it's actually my mission target. You know what? Class, don't have a clue. Not even looked at it. Like I say, I thought about it and I was like, and then I decided not to. And third person as well. I don't know why that has to be a thing, and also it looks ugly. The slidey foot thing isn't pleasant to me to look at all. And at the same time, and this isn't commenting on game mechanics at all because I haven't played it, so I don't know what it's like to use, I don't know what it's like to actually play, but I know what it looks like. Slidey feet, like the iced feet thing, from what should be now be a well polished game. I would expect better. That's what I got. That's what I've got to say on that one. There's no crate, Scott. Yeah, one man's lie. Not my. I mean, I might eventually pick it up. I mean, I do keep looking at it like, maybe I do a proper judgment on it. But I'm just not there yet. I would say decisions will have to be made at a later time, I think. CB2, oh, it's not bad. Got no enemies. So, you got Doc Brown stuck in your head now. So you should. So you should. Class, we're currently in LT 4560. That's where we are. Now I'm going to go and go and hand in. What are we being attacked by? Maybe I'll take out a couple more. Seems like it seems to be pretty much on my own. Like an entire large amount of ships all suddenly firing at me. Okay. This is what I mean about it's easier to use fixed weapons in... Oh, behave. Tyler, mate, you're on your own. Pretty much. Anyway, remember the last time we were in a combat zone, I kind of killed you. That's good shit. Now, this is a prime example of why shield regeneration is important. So at the moment, I'm losing shields. Like, I can't... The reason why I say you're on your own is because I can't help, because I don't have heal beams. Like, there's literally nothing I can do to help. I can shoot stuff. Oh, that's going to be rough. It's a miss. But yeah. I do kind of look at No Man's Sky and think, well, I could potentially pick that up in order to actually play it and be able to give a fully informed opinion of gameplay. But it's quite a, from what I understand, quite a bit of grind in it. I don't know if I need more grind in my life. I've got quite a bit going on already. So, motivational support. Fly casual, fly evasively. Serpentine. Fly serpentine. Is that good? How about that? Is that any good? Yeah, Chris, like I said, the only thing I do to help is blow them up. But I have to find the person who is in trouble, which is often the issue. Indeed. Serpentine. If you don't get that reference, you're pretty much on your own. And you should probably watch Archer, because you need Archer in your life. Everyone needs Archer in their life. Early on. Yeah, Anarith, it is a bit rough like that at the moment. I mean, to be fair, right, you can make things by hitting them. Just look at forging and making weapons. Archer does kind of sum up my sense of humour quite well, and unfortunately, believe it or not, you can't actually use that type of sense of humour in whoa, who is Nifty? No, Nifty, stop. No, bad Nifty. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that sense of humour is pretty dangerous. Oh my god, a Vader voice pack. Oh god, where's James L. Jones doing with his wife at the moment? He needs to drop everything and make one. I'd purchase that. Definitely would. Actually, Bounty Stickman, I've done that before. I've played Danger Zone, and unfortunately, I got hit with a copyright strike. That was during the Enigma expedition, because turns out Kenny Loggins, he's not also known as K-Log. He is not a fan of people using his music during live streams of charity. I don't think it's just because of charity. I think it's generally live streams. But you can use the theme from Airwolf with impunity, which I'm a bit of a fan of. See, now there are less people in here. This is kind of working for us a bit better. And now I'm like, oh, I've got to clear up targets. Gotta go ham. The best kind of fighting meat there is. Oh, missed. Missed with plasma. Oh, more missing with plasma. Can't miss there, can you? Airwolf, yeah, Airwolf is found at Caddyshack. Don't know about that. Hang on, what? I hear before someone said to me, when you want to impress someone, you need to do more style pattern more than badminton. I have no idea what you're talking about, Chris. Like, not clue. But Ron Palmer, he's a man that will act in literally everything. Oh, so he's the kind of guy that, I mean, he sees stuff and he probably says, that looks like fun, and then just goes for it. Morgan Freeman voice back, that would be so calming. Especially when it tells you your shields are down, or something like that. That'd be pretty entertaining. Oh, I've got people I've never heard of in here. Right, I am going to call time for the stream now, guys. I've gone over by 10 whole minutes. Too much time, too much. So I'm going to say, once again, thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you have subscribed if you haven't subscribed already. Follow on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch. Same time, guys, if you are supporting the player faction in any way, shape or form, make sure you join the Discord. And at the same time, make sure that you come and follow us and sign up on Inara. Really easy to do. Basically just registering your support. It's a great way for us to know who's supporting us, and also it means if I see you in space, I know you're a cool person. You're on our team. It's fine. At the same time, guys, on your way out, please do make sure that you hit the like button. It'd be much appreciated if you do. I'll be streaming once again on Thursday. Clive has got a wonderful appointment with a vet in the morning, so he'll no doubt be showing his displeasure throughout the course of the stream. But okay, guys. Oh, Andrew, I won't. Don't worry. Once again, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.